Hi, I'm Paddycake, and this is my best friend, Brent. We've been besties for a while now, and one of the things we bonded over was our shared love of Madlibs. On Christmas a few years ago, Brent pitched the idea to me to create a show where we use AI art to accentuate the humor of Madlibs. 3 weeks later, we started filming, and we haven't stopped since. Through this project, we hope to share our weird humor and to highlight both the unexpected beauty and complete absurdity of AI-generated art. Welcome to MidJourney Madlibs.
Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in, make yourself at home. My name is Paddycake. Welcome to Paddycake Games and the next episode of MidJourney Madlibs. With me, as always, is my best friend and my co-host, Brent. How are you doing tonight?
I'm great.
Great?
I sound like Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger with a weird speech impediment. He's great. All right. Well, we're not going to waste any time. You guys know how this works. We send each other Madlibs. We send each other the answers to go into the Madlibs. We then take those sentences. We run them through MidJourney. We create art. We get together. We share it with each other, and we laugh. And that's the show. And we hope you like it. And if you do like it, look down below the video. There's a button just for you. It's a thumbs up button. It means you like the video. Next to that, there's a subscribe button. You should click on that too. It'll make you feel really good. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to be super thorough, you can click that notification bell. That lets you know when new videos get posted to the channel. And then if you look in the description of the video, there's a link to a Discord. You can come and join the Discord if you wish. We would love to meet you. We have a lovely group of people that hang out there. We chat with each other. We chat about the show. We chat about other things on my channel. And if you want to see the art from the show up close and personal, you're going to want to join the Discord because there's a channel just for MidJourney Madlibs. And after each episode airs, all the art appears so you can close up, get really close and look at it and see all the stuff that we saw. It's spy time. Okay, so my Madlib this week is called Wanted, A Few Good Spies. And it's in the style of James Gurney. James Gurney was born on June 14th, 1958 in Glendale, California. He grew up in Palo Alto, California, the youngest of 5 children. Growing up, he showed a great interest in dinosaurs, but found few books on the subject in his local library or school. His fascination with dinosaurs led to an interest in archaeology. As a youth, he dug up his home's backyard looking for arrowheads or lost temples. He studied anthropology at the University of California, Berkeley, receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in 1979. Gurney married fellow artist Jeanette Cohn, and together they moved to the Hudson Valley of New York, where they raised their 2 sons. Gurney welcomed his family around when painting, setting up a play space in the studio near his painting table. Gurney's freelance illustrations career began in the 1980s, during which time he developed his characteristic, realistic renderings of fantastic scenes, painted in oil, using methods similar to the academic realists and the Golden Age illustrators. He painted more than 70 covers for science fiction and fantasy paperback novels, and he created several stamp designs for the U.S. Postal Service, most notably The World of Dinosaurs in 1996. The inspiration that came from researching these archaeological reconstructions led to a series of Lost World panoramas, including Waterfall City in 1988 and Dinosaur Parade in 1989. With the encouragement of retired publishers Ian and Betty Ballantine, he discontinued his freelance work and committed 2 years' time to writing and illustrating Dinotopia, A Land Apart from Time, published in 1992. The book made the New York Times bestseller list and won the Hugo, World Fantasy, Chelsea, Spectrum, and Colorado Children's Book Awards. It sold over 1 million copies and was translated into 18 languages. Original artwork by Gurney from the Dinotopia books has been exhibited at the National Museum of Natural History of the Smithsonian Institute, the Norman Rockwell Museum, and the Royal Tyrrell Museum. On February 21st, 2012, Gurney was indicted as a living master by the Art Renewal Center. I remember being captivated by Dinotopia at the local bookstore when I was younger, so I'm really excited to present my Madlib tonight with art in the style of James Gurney. So the interesting thing about this is I did a lot
of experimentation with the art style in this episode, in this Madlib, because I wasn't really getting a lot of really interesting things, and I was really hoping I'd get something a little bit more iconic. So I found that if I used James Gurney's Dinotopia as a style on some of the prompts, it gave me stuff that was much more recognizable. But here's what I got. Are you sneaky and hideous?
Aw, she's not either.
I know. But I just thought this picture was so cute. In her little red dress and her red legging. She's like in a Halloween costume, or she's dressed for a school recital or something, and she's just, no, I'm not hideous and I'm not sneaky either.
Why is that mean to me? It's us apart. No. Or maybe she's getting into character.
Oh yeah, possibly. It's just, I gotta be a little devil. Can you keep your eyes and hooves open at all times to things going on around you?
So you can see through your feet.
Well, you know, he was not as observant, so don't be like this horse and get stuck in the quicksand. You know, he didn't notice it because his little goggles, you know, you can only see straight forward.
And unfortunately, he's so tall that, like, he touched the bottom.
so now he's stuck.
Now he's just standing there like,
Well, what now? Now what? How do I get out?
I gotta wait for it to stop being so quick.
Can you take items like a piece of string, a cell phone, a jackalope, and some day-old macrons?
Well, here's a jackalope. Hi, I have an otter too.
Can you take items like a piece of string, a cell phone, a jackalope, some day-old macrons, and build a makeshift homing device to track a fruity target? This is the fruity target that you're tracking.
So this tiny little thing is carrying a bunch of bananas.
Yeah, and it appears to be a very oversized bunch of bananas, like a giant bunch of bananas. But
Or maybe these are all tiny things. Maybe it's like this
yeah,
little
it could be perspective.
teeny-weeny
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's coming from a distance.
But what's interesting that I had bananas though. I had bananas and pajamas on Monday with
Bananas in pajamas.
right. I remember that show. If so, then we want you to join our exclusive spy agency.
In hell.
It's not that bad. I mean, the city looks nice. I would like the
With
city.
flames everywhere.
Well, it's not necessarily flame. Well, maybe it is flames. I don't know. It could also
That
just be lit lamps.
Creature.
The teeth all the way down the snout is a little excessive and frightening. Not to
looks
mention,
like
I think it would hurt itself more than it would hurt other people with those
Maybe
kind
it,
of
like,
teeth.
curls it up like that one shark. Is there a shark that does that? Oh no,
I'm
sorry,
aware of.
this was a prehistoric creature. Sorry. there was a prehistoric creature that had a snout like that, and it would roll up.
Wait, there's an animal in the ocean that can do that. Oh no, wait, it's extinct. We are hired out by the military, private corporations, and occasionally the mayor of an abandoned minivan in the woods.
Is that a minivan or a pickup with a camper shell?
How big is this truck? Look how many people are on top of it. It's
is that a
got to be
little person
massive.
Well, is that a person down there below? Maybe it's like a super giant truck, but all of them are also giants.
I don't know if that's a person. There's a dog out in front, it looks like. Is that a dog? It looks like a dog. And then the
It
Da
does look
Vinci
dog-lick.
the Da Vinci flying cars in the sky kind of cracked me up with the single
But they
propeller.
all kind of look like they were made in like the early 80s.
Right?
Like it's like a Mustang and a Pontiac Grand Am.
And the big truck's a Ford. I recognize that oval blue logo on the front of in the middle of the grill, you know.
Oh yeah.
So we are hired out by the military, private corporations, and occasionally the mayor of an abandoned minivan in the woods to infiltrate a whimsical enemy and steal plans, crack codes, or perform other feathered duties as assigned.
Oh wow. It's the Commando Corps with Dino Max or
I don't know. It's weird. It's like a T-Rex head on a quadruped's body, which is weird. It's very scary. Very scary. I wouldn't want to meet that in a dark alley.
it sort of looks like a sailless Dimetrodon.
Yeah, kind of. Candidates who are fast on their cheeks when it comes to solving grungy problems will be given top consideration. Really? And for true?
You don't hardly have any cheeks.
Right, it's super smooth, right?
There's like not even really cheekbones there. You're just like a balloon.
Yeah, it's like weird alien thing. It's kind of Abe Sapien from Hellboy.
And a little minion.
A little. You mean Minion? It's a little Minion-esque,
It's
yeah.
an Aqua Minion.
That thought also occurred to me. Spy gear, including a backpack of dazzling gadgets and black hoop skirts, is provided. So this is one of the ones where I actually gave me something that looked like it was right out of Dinotopia, except it's a dinosaur as a person and not, a person
But
with a dinosaur.
There were bipedal dinosaurs in Dinotopia that had like clerical duties, and they did like walk way more upright. So
Oh,
I
okay.
can see this.
I actually wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
I just remember the pictures of like the people riding the dinosaurs through the like the dinosaur parade,
And I got a little dinosaur here too.
Black hoop skirts is a weird thing to have for a spy agency. I mean, wearing black, that's kind of normal. At a hoop skirt,
Yeah,
that's
it seems
That's
like
all-
it would be rather conspicuous.
starting salary is 12 vampire rats a week.
It's cute, kind of.
Yeah, it's cute in a spooky,
In a
weird
flying
sort of
monkey
way.
kind of way.
Yeah. So the things that first of all, I mean, rats. I've been around rats a lot. We've had mutual friends who have rats as pets. I've had friends in college that had rats as pets. I have friends out of college that had rats as pets. So I've been around rats a lot. Rats do not bother me at all. I find them adorable, and I love their two little buck teeth in the front. The vampire rats don't have buck teeth.
Do you know what? This looks like to me? And maybe you know how they have like those like Danger Noodle and Trash
Panda, yeah.
like the different names for animals. Maybe vampire rat is another name for a mongoose, because that looks a lot like a mongoose.
Interesting. Okay. If you can move with the stealth of a 2-ton water hose, then the job of a spy could be right for you. I can move with the stealth of a 2-ton water hose. Let me tell you.
I mean, I could fall down a flight of stairs with the stealth of
I don't know what to make of this guy with his long, weird hose-like arm
and leg.
And leg. Yeah, his left leg kind of turns into a hose as well.
Or a hoof. I don't know.
Blast off today for an application.
Okay. Is he blasting off with his booty?
That's what it kind of looks like, which makes me think of Discworld.
Reverse dragon.
He's farting fire to give him some lift and
It's
thrust to get up off the ground.
It's the Dinotopia version of a jet.
Yeah, there you go. That's the end of Madlib. Are you ready for some honorable mentions? Are you sneaky and hideous?
No,
No.
you're real obvious.
Yeah, not
You are
sneaky
hideous,
at all.
though.
You're hideous, but you're certainly not sneaky. Can you take
Hello?
items like a piece of string, a cell phone, a jackalope, and some day-old macarons?
See, this is a movie plot. Like, she's like this socialite rabbit, and, she takes, like, some antlers and turns them into, like, an antenna. Legally Blonde Reese Witherspoon as a bunny, but she's also like MacGyver.
Okay.
DreamWorks.
Call us. Oh, yes, this is...
Ooh.
Yeah, this is to build a makeshift homing device to track a fruity target. So I guess the homing device is what this picked up on our tracking, because it gave me an eye in this weird knot of trees, which there's nothing like funny about this at all. It's not really even very James Gurney, but it's so cool. I know you don't play Elden Ring or know much about Elden Ring, but those of my viewers who are watching that have played Elden Ring and know Elden Ring, this belongs in the Abyssal Woods, does it not? That's the end of my Madlib today. But I've got a cool blend experiment to show you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Will It Blend, the show where we take weird pictures from last season blend them together, and make them even weirder. What do we got today? Our first image is coming from episode 14. And let's see whose Madlib it comes from. It's going to come from Brent's Madlib. And we're going to be working with image 19. Oh, bronze remarks and ideal things. Mom doesn't like those, if you remember correctly. So what are we blending that with? That would be episode 9. And my Madlib. And we're going to be working with image 14. Nice. So which was that? That was... that was, yeah, Donna gets an E on her exam after studying in the weird pharmacy closet. But what happens when we blend those together? Well, we get Donna's ideal bronze E's, the new 70s children's show. All right, let's see. What's our next blend? It's going to be episode 7 or 6. Nope, 7. It's episode 7. And we're going to be using my Madlib and image number 9. What was that? Oh, my Dr. Seuss Madlib. The joyful phrases for kids. None of them have feet. And what are we blending that with? We're blending that with episode 6. Yeah, episode 6. My Madlib again. And image 14. And what is that? That is the baking brownies companion. I wish my dog could bake brownies with me. That would be so much fun. Okay, so what happens when we blend these two weird images together? We get... oh my. The joyful brownies for kids. But you know, it's not really complete until we blend the blends. So what happens when we take these two and combine them? Oh, there we go. Donna's ideal brownie companions. And they're even brown. Yeah, those blend. Looks like something from a Pixar movie or something.
I don't know if it's better to see it or better not to see it.
Yeah, it's a pretty gross picture. I've seen this picture already. I made the title card, but yeah, it's gross.
It's supposed to have an exclamation point.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's there. Anyway, bring your appetite. And this is in the style of James Jean. James Jean is a Taiwanese-American artist known for his ethereal, dreamlike style that blends elements of fine art, fantasy, and surrealism. Born in 1979 in Taiwan, Jean's family immigrated to New Jersey when he was a young boy. Jean attended the School of Visual Arts in New York City, where he earned his degree in fine arts. His career took off in the early 2000s when he became a highly sought-after illustrator for DC Comics' Vertigo imprint, creating iconic cover art for titles like Fables and The Umbrella Academy. His comic book covers gained widespread recognition for their intricate detail, rich symbolism, and otherworldly atmosphere. Jean's style is fluid and multifaceted, effortlessly weaving together influences from classical art, Asian mythology, and contemporary pop culture. His work spans various mediums, including painting, drawing, and digital art, often featuring lush, flowing forms, vibrant colors, and layered narratives. His paintings, such as Descendants and Adrift, evoke a sense of both beauty and unease, exploring themes of nature, identity, and transformation. In addition to his fine art and illustration work, Gene has collaborated with major fashion houses like Prada, where he created intricate mural-like designs for their campaigns and runway shows, demonstrating his versatility and broad appeal. Despite its often surreal, dreamlike art, James Jean is also a classically trained painter. His deep understanding of traditional techniques often surprises those who primarily associate him with more modern illustrative work. Moreover, Jean initially planned to pursue a career in editorial illustration before finding his niche in comic covers and the art world at large. Jean's ability to bridge fine art, illustration, and commercial design makes him a unique voice in contemporary art, beloved by fans of multiple genres and disciplines. Now, enjoy my Madlib in the style of James Jean. This one comes from one we've seen so far, once at least. This is the County Fair Madlibs. And it's a very fun one, and this one is about food, in case you didn't guess. One of the most important reasons to go to the fair is to bounce.
Hey, that's what. Oh,
sorry.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god! Did it literally give you someone with a naked booty and you had to put pants on it?
So yeah, I had to go in, and I mean,
It
it's got like little. It's apparently it's street legal because it has a little strip down the middle and it's got these little straps around the hips. It's almost like a girl jock strap.
A girl jock strap, yeah. But also it looks like her butt's hairy.
Well, I don't think so. I just think it's a weird coloring because I don't remember. I remember it looking way smoother than that in smallness. You'll want to bring your chemical and get ready for foods like.
Ugh, what is that?
I think it's a deep fried deep one.
A deep fried face hugger.
Oh, good Lord.
That's so gross. And her shirt, it looks like she has like blood splattered all over her dress too.
Oh, I just think it's like a print. But I noticed so much of the art that I got from James Jean is pink. It's got hues of pink or this sort of not quite pinkish color. You'll see. Triple decker glaze donut cheese stinky shirts.
Okay. So what was that again? Triple decker glaze.
Triple decker glazed donut cheese sticky shirt. Stinky shirts.
Stinky shirts.
Stinky shirts.
Okay.
Yes. And that might be the blue things, I guess.
guess.
The yellow things is cheese.
I mean, I've had glazed donut hamburgers before, and it was amazing. I don't know if I'd want a stinky shirt on it.
But that could also just be like a terminology. Like maybe it's actually blue cheese.
Maybe.
Melted
I
blue
mean,
cheese.
stuffed shirts are spinach and ricotta cheese. Is it ricotta? Spinach? Spinach and feta cheese. It's a stuffed
Maybe
shirt.
they take blue cheese and mix it with some Swiss cheese and then put some blue food coloring. They call it stinky shirts 'cause it's kind of smelly. I don't know.
Maybe.
A perfect combination of 83 hamburger patties.
Oh my
stacked between two round donuts.
83 between two. That's a lot more than two round donuts. Well, actually, no. There's two
Well,
round donuts right in front. You were correct.
I love that it's between them. Like there's one donut over here and one donut over there, and it's
and
very,
the stack is between. Yes.
I don't see 83.
No, I don't either. But that's still
But-
pretty. That's still way too big of a burger. Like, oh my god.
And this room.
83 is ridiculous. I know. A room is very opulent to be eating donuts and burgers.
A delectable laundry hamper made in heaven.
Why is she dressed like that?
It's like she's wearing granny panties.
No, but it also has a matching bra.
It's sort of like diapers, or
Yeah, it does kind of look like a diaper. Oh my god!
It is
And
just
then-
a very oddly cut swimsuit or something. I don't know. It is so
and
weird.
she's admiring this beautiful print on the wall of Demon Donut.
It's the triple decker glazed.
She can't get away from it.
Donut stinky shirts.
Yeah, and it's
her little-
right above the laundry hamper, so there's the stinky shirts.
Yeah.
We've solved it.
It's amazing.
Solved the mystery of what stinky shirts are.
If you haven't tried deep bent peanut butter flowers, go find that food stand immediately.
Oh my God. That is so going to leave so much of a mess everywhere.
But the way it was rendered, I was like,
It's
okay,
really cool. It's like he's tossing it in the air.
This is where I did the art and then redid it in the style of James Jean. This was the extension of it, but like, yeah, you take this peanut butter and I guess you get it hard or whatever, and then you can kind of create these flowers out of it, or maybe you put cover flowers with it. I don't know. It's freaking cool looking though. If you haven't tried deep bent peanut butter flowers, go find that food stand immediately. It sounds like an abundant mix of farts, but once you've had one, you'll want 9 more.
This looks like something from Dr. Seuss, you know?
This is the most literal, but no, it also looks like James Jean a lot too. So, but it's such a literal thing because it looks like whatever this cloud is, it's emanating from
behind him. So he's like farting it into existence, and it's just like going above. And then he's turning it into like treats that he gives to
peanut
people.
butter flowers.
Peanut butter flowers, yes.
So weird. I sip. You sip. We all sip for ice cream.
That's not how it's done, girl.
That was the most literal interpretation
it really is.
of
She's
it.
trying to
She's
sip
trying
it.
to sip the ice cream. But I like this, and there's that pink again.
Yeah, pink. I was gonna mention that.
I love this. I would wear this on a shirt. Even with the whole like dumping it on her face thing, or almost would like try it without it. But I freaking love it. I love it. The county fair just wouldn't be the same without a funnel skeleton.
Oh my God, it's literally a funnel skeleton. That is so cool. That's like the exhibit. Like, you don't actually buy the funnel skeleton until like the very end of the day. They'll cut it into pieces and everyone can like eat a piece because it's obviously
or maybe
not
that's
last.
that's the name of the booth, the funnel skeleton.
Oh,
So
maybe
it's,
this is the decoration above the booth. Yeah, maybe so.
And maybe they
But-
make one of them that looks like a bone of some site, and you get like little pieces of bone-shaped funnel cake.
Or maybe
That'd be
that's what
kinda-
it is. That's the thing. It's the funnel skeleton, and all the different sizes are different bones. So like you can get the hand, which is like a small size. You can get the forearm, which is a large size. You could get the rib cage, which is like family size. You know, and the funnel.
And if you
cake
buy
is
the
shaped
whole
like that
damn
bone.
skeleton, it's like $150.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing like a plate full of lost dough covered in powdered meatloaf and potatoes.
Oh, and it looks about as disgusting as it pictured it in my head. Thank you for that.
And this also is very similar to his art style because he uses a lot of like wavy lines and swirls, and it also looks a little bit like Luna Lovegood in period clothes.
And the swirls behind actually kind of look like her hair is becoming part of it. You know, it's just like her hair behind her, and
It's
her
slightly
hand,
disconcerting.
Like, yes, because her left hand is really dirty. Like, it's dripping gunk from the plate. So like she was eating with her hands.
Well, I mean, looks like all she has is whatever that scoop is.
Yeah,
so.
which she's holding really weirdly.
Happy fumbling. What's up with the goggles? I mean, you had like multiple goggles, and now we got more goggles and
Yeah.
multiple legs.
And yeah, she's got like
Yeah.
3 legs. It looks like 3 legs. Yeah. And where is she
That's a
falling?
very
Like,
weird. I know
It's a
it's
strange
very
room.
kind of Escher type room.
Yeah,
Is she
it really
falling
is.
Sideways or
you can't really tell.
Are we looking at her from below? And that above us is I don't know.
Yeah, we could literally rotate this picture in any of the 4 directions, and we still wouldn't have an answer.
Yeah, it's very it's very clever accidental art for sure. Well, it's time for those honorable mentions.
Oh my gosh, is that water slide going around her? Or is it the
Well,
funnel cake?
this is. Oh, you'll want to bring your chemical and get ready for foods like. So I guess this is her chemical. Is that
Oh,
crazy
I
straw?
guess.
And then above that,
Well, it's like
this one
the crazy
is-
straw becomes part of like what looks like a roller coaster in the background.
Yeah.
Like, there's a support structure built in everything. It's like, girl, do you really need that crazy of a straw?
You'll want to bring your chemical and get ready for foods like a deep one.
Right? Why does it keep giving us weird Lovecraftian stuff today?
Oh, look at that. It's just above her, and
it's
I don't
just
know,
everywhere, and
multiple?
it's creepy. Oh, that's so creepy. There's got to be multiple, like one above, and then one a little further down the line, and then one that she's right in front of.
She's wearing this like slightly Amish, slightly,
It's
sister wife.
It's very sacrificial
dress.
virgin.
Triple decker glazed donut cheese sticky shirts.
Ew.
Well,
I didn't really like it as a
should
cross section of the human head.
so should we zoom it out? That's boring. They just put a bun on it. Let's do that one more time.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's a little better.
What the crap?
That's so weird.
This is so bizarre. This is like crazy land, like Muppet Smurf head trip.
This is fever dream. This is absolutely fever dream. After eating too much, I ate like 3 hamburgers and fell asleep on the couch, and this is what I dreamed.
It sounds like an abundant mix of farts, but once you've had one, you'll want 9 more.
Okay. So much so you got to climb up onto the cart and start begging the skeleton guy on top to give you some.
Well,
more
I
food.
feel like he might be a mascot, but maybe not.
What's with the witch up in the top right corner with her broom, like floating in the air?
I think a lot of people are looking at her like, "Girl, what are you doing?" The county fair just wouldn't be the same without a funnel skeleton. So this one was the first one that came out.
Well,
And I just thought he was so funny. He's like, da 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 da.
He's just walking through like, "Hey guys, la da da, what y'all doing? Having fun at the fair today?"
Yeah, maybe he's like Big Tex, but he's like this giant.
And
then we got the funnel. Yeah, it's like the funnel cake car. So it's like a moving funnel cake mobile, I guess. And then you've got here.
That's like the god of funnel cakes, the death god of funnel cakes.
It reminds me of the at first Suicide Squad and then later villain of the first Suicide Squad movie. Because she kind of had this crazy headdress. It's like a skeleton, but all her clothes and her headdress are all made of funnel cakes. And then whatever the hell that
is weirdly messed up. That is weird.
You're safe now. That is the end.
What
Bring
is
your
that?
appetite.
Oh, God.
So that
Is he
just came from the
eating
bring
a
your appetite prompt.
spoonful of ketchup and ketchup and mayonnaise. You know what? I always said art doesn't do its job unless it makes you a little uncomfortable.
Feel something or feel something. It doesn't necessarily
feel
be
something.
comfortable.
You have to feel something. Yeah, that was fun though.
I want to do that.
James Jean was an interesting art choice.
But you saw that both of my Madlibs this week had some kind of fever dream-esqueness about them. I mean,
yeah.
Kind of
My
makes your
first
head
one
just
was
swirl around.
My first one was a little like that with the weird, oval-shaped portals with the mannequin women heads and the whole class that were mimes with the weird eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine were a little weird too, but this week was a little more tame. But that was fun.
All those round things, though. Just round things. What other round
things? I know some round things. I know of one really big round thing.
Oh, my.
The wheel! The wheel is round and it spins and it's time to spin the wheel! Don't you want to spin the wheel and find out where it stops? Don't you want to see what kind of art you're gonna make? And oh, great, I got nightmare fuel. Yes, it is that time. It's time to spin the wheel to find out what our themes are going to be in next week's episode. next week's episode of MidJourney Madlibs. Now, we did art themes this past week. This week, we're doing word themes. So our word themes, as we can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8, I think. Yes, we have 8 word themes to go in this season, the same as earlier in the season. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to spin it 4 times, twice for me and twice for Brent. And
I
that'll tell us what our word themes.
I feel like since we started doing word themes, which I think has been since the beginning, I feel like there is like one word theme that I've never gotten. Like every single time you get it. But we'll see.
Okay.
Can't remember which one it is.
Okay. Well, let's find out. Let's spin it. Here is your first word theme for next week. I know you do. I'm hungry. When's lunch?
I mean, it's not really true because I'm usually not hungry at lunchtime, Adderall and all, but...
My first word theme is going to be... seasonal.
Oh, wow. You almost got holidays, but now it's seasonal.
Right? So seasonal.
And it's going to be pretty autumnal.
Yep, it's going to be an autumnal theme because we did summer earlier. So now we do the next season.
Autumn is like started like what, last week?
Yeah. All right. And here is your first word theme. Or sorry, your second word theme.
I want things in a certain color because you said that was tough last time.
Oh, TV time. You got TV time.
I get that one a lot too. So yeah. I think I've had that same combination.
All right, and here is my second word theme.
But the fun thing is, even though it's my theme, I'm giving you...
Holidays. I got seasonal and holidays. All right, so what would be the nearest holiday?
Halloween's coming. I mean, we could always have a Halloween preview.
Okay. That's what it'll be. We'll do Halloween. Halloween will be my my holiday. And that's
Autumn
it.
and Halloween, you got a lot of black, orange, and yellow coming
Yeah,
your way.
sure do. Sure do. But that's going to be it. That's our word themes for next week's episodes.
Alrighty, well, it is our 3rd episode of autumn, so your themes are just like right on point. October's right around the corner.
Yep.
We've been looking at Halloween decorations forever already. Then you got like pumpkin pie and you know, leaves and
And
what other things
we're going to
happen
have
in fall?
double Halloween this season because our last episode is going to come out the week before Halloween, or the week of Halloween, like right before, like a few days before. So our last episode's probably going to have a nice spooky theme to it as well.
And don't forget though, there's also the old Spirit Halloween store in the blends. It might end up making its appearance too.
That's true. That would be fun if it came up that week. That would be so perfect.
So we'll see. We have all of these things coming up. We're all excited. You know, I'm gonna feed you, or Patrick's gonna feed you, or I don't know. But I'm gonna give him a bunch of words about when I'm watching TV. So I gotta figure out something fun to watch to give him his words. And we shall see you in just a few more days. So come back next week. And don't forget to like us and subscribe and tell your friends. And then remember to look for the link for Discord. And what's the other thing? Oh, yeah, the reminders.
Yeah. Hit that bell so you won't miss anything. All right, we're going to get out of here. Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Like and subscribe.
The algorithm demands it.